What on earth is that?
That is a letdown. What a letdown.
No, I don't know about.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have got a fantastic taste testing video for you, and we cannot wait to get started. This is one that we've been waiting to do, and I think you've been waiting for us to do for a very long time, and that is, today we will be taste testing 17 flavours of Australian shapes.
I am so ready for this. I am so excited. We're not going to eat the whole box as we would be rolling away from the table. Taste test. If anybody's seen Good Mythical Morning, I think this is kind of the style that we're going to go with. So Rhett and Link, shout out to you for the inspiration. But without any further ado, we've got quite a lot to get into, haven't we?
Wait, I've got a question. Are shapes a cracker, a crisp, a chip, or a biscuit? I would say...
Biscuit?
Yeah, I don't know. Wouldn't Americans call these biscuits? I don't know. A cracker's usually something that you put cheese on, or, you know, you dip into like hummus or something like that potentially. But you could eat just a box of these on their own. So like mini cheddars, for example. What?
It says biscuit on the packet. That is horrendous.
Oh my gosh, this could be really controversial, guys. I am so sorry.
Do you know what this is?
Yeah.
That's a can of worms opening.
It's a can of worms.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Get to the comment section and let us know. I would have said cracker. I would have thought Aussies would have said cracker, but from reading it on the packet, biscuits.
Now, unfortunately, we tried to get every single flavour that's on the market at the moment, but they were these two flavours that we couldn't get.
From what I saw, I don't even know if these are on the market, so they might have been a limited edition that was once available, but let us know in the comment section. We went to 4 different shops from Woolies, Coles, IGA, and we got this whole selection of 17. So it's near enough all the market covered. So let's start with the rambling and get into the first flavour, which is chicken crimpy.
Chicken crimpy?
Chicken crimpy is the flavour that we have in front of us. Ta-da!
What does crimpy mean?
I don't have a clue. Maybe it means tasty. Chicken tasty. Let's get them open and give them a try.
We're going to do a smell test. After you.
It smells chickeny. We have tried a few flavours of shapes, but this is not one of them. I think we've tried the Vegemite Cheese ones, and then a few others, but this is a fresh one to try. Let's give it a shot.
On some of them, I think they have like flavouring sprinkled on top, don't they? These don't. These are just the biscuit or the cracker.
Is it baked into it then, the flavour, do you think?
I think it is baked into it. It's quite a subtle taste, actually.
I like
it's
it.
Not strong,
I like
but
it
it
a
is
lot.
nice.
Let's give a bit of ASMR.
Ooh.
Oh, it's like an ant breaking his leg.
That's a big ant.
The ranking system that we're going to run through is Cody's going to rate it out of 10. I'm going to rate it out of 10. A total score of 20, and we will flash the leaderboard up as we go through all 17 flavours. Cody, what is your first taste experience?
I'm going to be honest. If I was to eat them just as they are in the box, I need a little bit more flavour. I'm not going to highly rank it because it's not like amazing. It's okay. I'm going to give it a 6.
I'm going to give Chicken Crimpy a 7.
That's a total of 13 for Chicken Crimpy.
And it's number 1 on the leaderboard so far. Well, it's the only one, but it's still number 1.
Let us know if this is your favourite flavour. Are you ready for the next one, sir?
I think I am.
Here we go. Our next flavour is cheese and bacon.
This whole section of the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flavours that we got are labelled Shapes Originals. So these are the ones that I would expect you to see on shelves more than any other.
Oh, totally different. Oh.
There's like little, I nearly said ham pieces, it's bacon. So they're actually baked into the cracker.
What? I've never seen that before.
They look like popping candy.
They do.
Don't they?
Oh my gosh, I've never seen that before.
Cheese and bacon.
They are so bad.
They are vile.
They are disgusting. I am so sorry if they're your favourite flavour, but they're not mine. They taste like plastic.
They taste like plastic. They taste like burnt plastic.
Yeah.
But if they're your favourite flavour, don't be sad. We'll leave them on the shelves for you to buy, so there's plenty more for you to buy.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not sure about them ones.
Not great. I'm going to be totally honest. I feel bad giving these a 1. I would never eat those again.
Are you giving them a 1?
No, like a 0. No, like, can I give them a 0?
You can give them a 0.
I'm really sorry. They are getting a 0 from me. They're terrible. Ugh.
I'm going to be honest. I think, like, I'm going to be as nice as I can. I'm going to say, like, a 3. To me, 0 is, like, inedible, like, food poisoning levels.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna try and be as nice as I can.
I'm going to be polite
Okay.
to shapes themselves and give them a 1 just because I was surprised by the little actual bacon speckles in like what I would call a cracker. That was quite unusual to see, so I'll give them a 1 for that. That was good.
That's you polite.
That wasn't real bacon though. That was definitely some pretend bacon. But,
Maybe.
yeah.
And so that with a score of 4, 3 from me, Cody giving it a 1. That's the bottom of the leaderboard. But because we're so early on, that's actually second place. So not too bad for the time being. Probably not by the end. The next flavour on the list is pizza shapes. Now, I know a few Aussies who've told me this flavour is their favourite out of all of the range. I'm expecting big things. I might have tried these once, but my memory is as hazy as a foggy night.
This sounds crazy because they're called shapes, but I didn't expect them to all be different shapes.
No comment. But one thing about the shape, I'm a bit confused why the pizza ones are not at least pizza sliced or circular shaped. Should the pizza shapes at least be shaped like a pizza slice?
I think they should be triangle shaped.
Give it a try. This one has little flavours on it as well, little speckles.
They could be my favourite yet. Potentially. The crimpy chicken was pretty good though, but weren't amazing. I did like that these ones had a little bit of flavouring on top, and I think I'm going to go straight up with an 8 for these.
Well, I'll be honest with you, these are one of the worst ones.
Worse than the bacon?
I genuinely think they could at least be maybe under. I'm going to possibly say a 2, mainly for the reason that, 1, I'm not happy with the shape of the shapes. It's in the name, you should have a good shape. Let me know if there's a reason why not. But the flavour just tastes like that pizza sauce, but like a cheap, tangy pizza sauce. It doesn't taste quite rich. It's not got like...
You're expecting a lot from your shapes, aren't you?
I'm a shape spurt. I'm a shape spurt, what can I say? But I'm going to say 3, on par with the cheese and bacon.
That's fair enough. So that's a total of 11 points for pizza. It's not bad, it's not great, it's just somewhere in the middle. The next flavour is, I reckon this is a super popular flavour. You see it all the time. This is barbecue. Now, whether I've had these or not before, I can't remember. I think I may have, but it didn't stick with me. I'm going to be honest, they don't smell very barbecue.
They don't smell barbecue at all. They smell more like the pizza shapes.
They do. And they look more like the pizza. Maybe not the shape, but it's got green stuff on it, like it's trying to be oregano. I'm going to be honest, with these originals so far, it's like the flavours are muted, which can be a good thing. You could eat more of them, and it's better if you're dipping them or putting cheese on them. But I want a little bit more from it. You know what I mean? I think I've been spoiled with like Pringles. I love Pringles. They're always full of flavour. There's not enough going on for me.
I get it. That's fair enough. I'm going to say middle of the road. Nothing wrong. Nothing too right. 5 for me.
I'll give them a 6.
A 6. That's not bad. That's a score of 11. On par with pizza shapes, I think, wasn't it?
Pizza, I think, was the same.
Yeah, not bad. Next on the list is cheddar. Now, this is one that I think isn't as common. I think we had to go to at least 3 shops before we found this one, but it is on the originals list, so not sure why this one isn't as common, but it's an originals flavour.
I hope these are not like that stinky cheese. You know what I mean? Like toe cheese. I don't want toe cheese biscuits.
I'll put my shoes back on.
Thank you. Are they toe cheese? They are identical to mini cheddars. They are near enough, slight difference, but they are near enough the same. They are good.
I was going to call my opinion quite early. Wasn't sold on them. The back end, when you manage to get a couple of chews in, the flavour comes out. I was going to say it's too mild in flavour. Then you get it on the back end. It's not heavy at the front end. Not too bad. Grew on me.
I'd say they were one of my favourites yet. I'm going to give them a solid 8.
I think on par with the chicken crimpy so far, so I'm going to give it a 7.
That's a pretty good score.
That's a really good score.
That's a score of 15 for the cheddar.
Cheddar's takes first place.
Let us know if cheddar are your favourite flavour. And if you've not tried them, try them. They're really worth trying.
The next and final flavour of the original section is savoury. What is savoury? What is that as a flavour? I've had a quick read through. I'm not too sure still from what I've read the ingredients to be. After you, my lady.
Thank you. Oh, unusual shape.
Oh, do they fit together? Savoury.
Oh, cute. No. But have they been in the shop? Like, no one's bought them for a long time because they're really stale tasting. There's not really any flavour.
The back end is even worse. That's like something you would leave out for the birds.
I might do that.
Don't
No,
don't
it's not
subject
fair.
the birds to
It's
that.
not fair on the birds.
We'll hear a cockatoo go.
The bacon were bad because I felt like I was eating plastic. But these are like worse somehow. These are like a 0.
Are they 0? They are worse than the bacon, and if you give the bacon a 1,
It's going to have to be a 0.
it has to probably be a 0.
Yeah.
I gave the bacon a 3, so to be honest, I'm probably with you. They're probably down at a 1.
Shape was fun to like put them together. Other than that,
Maybe that I'll give that as a redeeming quality, so maybe 2. So what? 2 overall?
give these a miss.
Savoury. That was a bad one. Bottom of the list.
The next section are going to be the gluten-free to try. So we've got 2 different flavours to try of these. We've got the chicken crimpy again. I'm guessing this is going to taste pretty different with it being gluten-free. So we will do the honour of tasting them for you and letting you know the difference between the 2. We'll give this a go.
They almost taste more sugary,
More sugary,
like more sweet.
and there's more of a crunch to the cracker.
On the back end.
I like the cracker. It tastes better. Tastes
What-
like fresher, weirdly.
What is the back end flavour? That reminds me of something.
It reminds me of something.
I don't think I enjoy the flavour as much in this one though. As much as it's like sweeter.
See, I don't agree.
I don't know
I
if
think I prefer them. I think they could
Okay.
be some of my favourites overall.
Well, that is the thing about life. The variety of life is the spice of life, or something along those lines.
I would never expect the gluten-free to be like up there as my favourite. I was not really too fussed about getting these ones. I'm going to give these an 8.
You're giving them an 8.
I'm going to give them an 8.
I'm not as much as you sold on them. I think I prefer the original ones. I'm going to go with a 6.
That's a total of 14 for the crimpy chicken gluten-free.
And that could be controversial, as that actually puts them 1 point in front of the crimpy chicken originals.
Oh.
And that's all Cody's doing. I'm not in agreement.
Let us know in the comments if you're mad with that decision.
The next and final flavour in the gluten-free section is barbecue. Now, is the same going to happen what happened with chicken crimpy? Are we going to give this a better score than we did for the original barbecue?
There's a lot of gubbins on there.
Gubbins!
Do you use that word, gubbins?
Gubbins!
The gluten-free really changes the whole thing. It's like that's nothing like the other barbecue, but I'm not sure if it's a good thing.
The cracker's got a very different, more brittle
Yes, more brittle, yeah.
more brittle texture. A flavouring was a little bit more similar than the chicken seemed to be. I don't know why the chicken felt like tasted so different.
Not very barbecue at all, though, these. I can't give these a good rating. They just don't... That's not my idea of a barbecue flavour.
But it's not overbearing, it's not a nasty taste. So I think I'm going to go middle of the road. I think I'm saying 5 again.
I'm going to go 6 with these.
Okay.
So we give these a total of 11, which is the exact same as the other barbecue. The next ones are Nacho Cheese. They're Nacho Cheese.
Just before we do, even though it says it's nacho cheese, on the back it says, satisfy your cravings with Shapes Nacho Cheese, Mexican spices and tomato salsa flavouring. So it says nacho cheese, but there's like whole...
So it's like an actual portion of nachos.
Like a portion of nachos.
Where's the guac?
I'll go and grab it.
Wow, there's a lot of flavourings on that. They're like really red.
Oh my goodness. Look at these. They are absolutely caked in flavour in comparison to any shapes that we've had so far.
Now we're talking. They're good.
You are talking my kind of lingo.
They're really good, aren't they?
They're really good.
Good stuff. I'm going to give them a 9.
I'm giving them an 8. I think that's easy. 8. So much flavour on them, but the flavour is absolutely delish. I'm going in for a part 2. What's that a score of? 17?
Is that our winner so far? A flavour that you would not expect.
The next one on the list is spicy fried chicken. Maybe this one is like a Red Rooster KFC inspired flavour.
Okay, this could be pretty nice.
The box smells like nothing.
They smell bad.
I'm not sure about that smell.
Oh.
But are they going to have a bit of spice to them? I like spicy food.
All right, let's go for it.
Let's try it. On that back end?
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, they are actually spicy. You were right. Oh, wow. Way more spicy than I thought.
Yeah, that aftertaste gets you.
They do remind me of like a cheap chicken noodle, but they're kind of a bit like a fried chicken. They're not bad.
Well, that one was a little bit tastier than I imagined. What are you going for a score, Cody?
It's got a lot going on. They're spicier than I expected, so if you're not one for liking spice, I wouldn't recommend them because they are just a little bit much, I'd say. You know what, I'm going to put them on par with nacho cheese. They're going to be an 8 for me.
Yeah, I think I did prefer nacho cheese overall. The flavour of these, I went back for seconds, so it's definitely a good score. I think I'm going to go with a 7.
That's a pretty good score of 15. Here we have the legendary flavour. It even says Aussie Legends on it, so obviously they are legends. It also says flavour you can see. They brand it like you can see the flavour. It must be good. The best.
Some of the ones like the nacho cheese and spicy fried chicken have opened my eyes to other flavours that I'd never tried before. I really do like these, but I've had them countless times, so I'm not going to waste the time too much. But with the branding and everything flavour-wise, these have got to be a 10 for me.
I was going to say 9. I love them, but they might be one yet. I've got to leave room for a potential other winner.
You got to think, it's Vegemite, an Aussie legend, coming in with shapes, combining, making a flavour with the Australian shape of it. I don't know, I just love it, all the whole cracker or biscuit, whatever you want to call it. Let's bring the world together and have some Vegemite and cheese shapes. That's what you need. 10 out of 10. Easy.
That's a total of 19 for the Vegemite ones. That's the winner so far.
Now we move on to the last section of the lot, and that is the fully loaded range of shapes. First one that we're trying is Ultimate Cheese. Wow.
Are these fully loaded? Oof. Whoa, these look good. Oh, and they've got they're like thin and crispy. I don't know if you can see in the box, but look at the colour of those. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. I've got like the Toy Story cheesy fingers. You know, the guy that falls asleep?
Is it Al?
Al.
Al.
And I've got Al's cheesy fingers.
The guy who steals Buddy and Wuzz?
Buddy and Wuzz.
Buddy and Wuzz. Do you know the cheesy Doritos, the tangy cheese?
Yep.
I don't know whether that's the same flavour over here in Australia. I feel like it's nacho cheese or basically the orangey cheese flavoured Doritos. They are very, very similar to that. Not a bad taste. I think I'm going to go with probably on par again, maybe a 6. I think 6 probably fair. What did you say?
I'm going to give them a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
7.
Good score.
That's a total of 13 for these ones. Now, these are an interesting flavour. Crunchy hot chips and sauce. You almost stumble over the name. It's so long. Off the scale, flavour and crunch. Flavour you can see. And it shows like a sauce bottle going on the chips. Let's just get straight into these.
It smells like a mechanic's garage.
Yeah, it does. Oh, wow.
I stand corrected.
They're good.
They're good.
They're really good. I'm going to give them a 9.
I'm giving them an 8, yeah.
Good score.
Yeah, really good score.
That's a total of 17 for these bad boys. I must admit, if you've not already tried these, give them a whirl. They are good.
One of the flavours that took us about 4 shops to get to it, and it's so worth it, epic garlic bread.
Garlic bread?
Garlic on bread? Oh my goodness.
Not as good as I expected them to be. Do you know what it tastes like? When you don't use fresh garlic and use squeezy garlic.
Oh, yeah,
and you make your own garlic bread.
Yeah.
And that squeezy garlic's just got that sharpness of like a fake garlic taste. It's got that. Of course it's going to do. Slightly disappointed to what I was expecting. I couldn't eat a lot of them. The garlic is super strong. I'm going to give them a 7.
I was going to give them a 7 as well. Yeah, 14. It's a good score. Not a bad one at all. If you've never tried them and you like garlic bread.
The next one is Wicked Sweet Chilli. Now, me and Joe are both fans of sweet chilli, so let's get straight into these and see what we think.
Bit of a kick. Little bit of
Wow.
a kick on the back end.
Real kick on the back end.
I didn't expect it to have that heat behind it. I know it sounds silly, obviously it's sweet chilli, but sweet chilli can sometimes be quite mild.
A mild cheese undertone as well, I
Ooh,
would
do you
say.
think so?
I think so.
Yeah.
And I know they are called fully loaded, but you do get a lot more flavour from these fully loaded ones. So I guess it
Yeah.
depends what you're looking for. If you're looking to just eat these on their own, I would definitely recommend the fully loaded. Whereas with the originals, I'd say they're better for putting like cheese on or dipping them into something.
I've just licked the flavour off, and if you're not a fan of spice, stay well away from these.
I'm going to give them a 7.
I was going to give it a 6. Yeah. I think a 6 and a 7.
13 for the Wicked Sweet Chilli.
The penultimate flavour on the list is flame grilled chicken. How does this differ from, was it the spicy chicken that we tried?
Spicy fried chicken.
Spicy fried chicken, and then we have chicken crimpy. So let's give it a try.
I'm just going to try it.
English mustard.
I'm getting lemongrass.
I'm getting English mustard.
No,
I'm not sure.
I'm not. They're not my fave. I'm going to
I
be
need to
honest.
consult with my inner thoughts.
Okay.
I need to have a chat with my tongue. He's reported back. It might have been a bit too intense for him after everything he's been through today.
Yeah, we're getting to that point now, aren't we?
We didn't have any coffee beans in, so I've been
Sniffing coffee.
I've been sniffing instant coffee between takes, but I don't think it works the same as
don't
coffee
think it
beans.
works like that. I'm going to give them a 5.
I think a 5's probably fair in comparison to other ones, so yeah, 5 as well, probably.
That's a solid 10 for the flame grilled chicken. For the final flavour, we thought we'd bring in a special guest. He is a shapes connoisseur, aren't you, Picco? He's had many shapes in his life, so we thought, what's better than to have the shape master himself in the shop? The Chargrilled Korean BBQ. Now, these caught my interest. These look pretty good, and they're the fully loaded, so I think we're guaranteed to get plenty of flavour with these. Let's get right into them.
I was just going to say, the shape tastes quite weird.
You've had it already?
I thought you had. What on earth is that?
That is a letdown. What a letdown.
No, I don't know about that one.
I don't know if I can finish that.
I'm not sure about that one.
I'm going to be honest, I'm not even going to finish that. I've had a little corner, and it's enough. No way.
It's too late for me.
It's not good, guys. It's not good.
I think the flavour is such a strong and potent flavour that because it is one of the fully loaded ones, it's just a bit sharp and overbearing. And that's after we've tried every other flavour.
I agree. I understand what you're saying. I'm going to say for those, there are probably a 3.
I think a 2. 5.
That's a 5 for the Chargrilled Korean BBQ. Not strong at all.
And so our top 3 flavours that we enjoyed the most from today's selection were in joint second place, or second and third place, should we say, were Nacho Cheese, coming out with a 17 overall, along with Hot Chip Sauce. Was it the crunchy Hot Chip Sauce? Interesting. Both of them got 17.
They were really good.
It was Vegemite and Cheese, coming out with a score of 19 as our favourite. And if you did enjoy this content and you would like to see more Aussie brands and foods that we try in this format, maybe Tim Tams is probably next on the list, be sure to keep your eyes out for that and recommend any other different foods you'd like to see us try.
And if you looked at Joe's t-shirt today and thought, I quite like the look of that design, I certainly did. I'm glad that I've got mine. You can get yours over at our website. The link will be in the description of this video. That's eatventureclub.com. So head over there and get your t-shirt. We just want to say a big shout out to Andrew. Flash Andrew's photo up right now. Ta-da! How good does he look in his shirt? It's arrived, and if yours has arrived, please do send in your photos. We would love to showcase your images on the end of each vlog. And again, just thank you to all who have supported by buying one of our shirts. It really does mean a lot to us. And we just want to say thank you to you members. You guys are the legends. You've been going for some time. Thank you so much if you are a part of the membership programme. Again, it means the world to us. And now I think it's time to say we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Adios. Oh, this could be a tough one.